This is Blind Views, and that's how I see it.
Okay, this is Blind Views, and that's the way I see it.
This is Blind Views, and that's the way I see it.
I am BlindViews, and that's the way I see it.
This is Blind View. That's the way I see it.
I'm BlindViews, and that's the way I see it.
Hi, I'm BlindViews, and that's the way I see it.
Because I'm BlindViews, and that's the way I see it.
This is BlindViews,
And that's the way I see it.
This is BlindViews, and that's the way I see it.
This is BlindViews, and that's the way I see it.
This is BlindViews, and that's how I see it.
I'm BlindViews, and that's the way I see it.
This is BlindViews, and that's the way I see it.
I'm BlindViews, and that's the way Sammy and I see it.
This is BlindViews. That's the way I see it.
I'm BlindViews, and that's the way I see it.
This is BlindViews, and that's the way I see it from the Riverwalk in San Antonio, Texas.
This is BlindViews, and that's the way I see it.
This is BlindViews, and that's the way I see it.
This is BlindViews, and that's the way I see it.
This is BlindViews, and that's the way I see it.
This is BlindViews, and that's the way I see it.
This is BlindViews, and that's the way I see it.
I'm BlindViews, and that's the way I see it.
I'm BlindViews, and that's the way I see it.
Fluffy, get back here. Oh, hey. This is BlindViews, and that's the way I see it. Now, Fluffy,
This is BlindViews, and that's the way I see it.
これはブラインドビューダリー。それは私がそれを見る方法です。
This is BlindViews, and that's the way I see it.
This is Blind Views, and that's the way I see it.
This is Blind Views, and that's the way I see it.
I'm BlindViews. That's how I see it.
This is BlindViews, and that's the way I see it.
This is BlindViews, and that's the way I see it.
This is BlindViews.
And that's the way I see it.
This is Blind Views, and that's the way I see it.
This is BlindViews, and that's the way I see it.
This is BlindViews, and that's the way I see it. Towboat style.
Yeah, this is BlindViews, and that's the way I see it. Oh yeah.
This is BlindViews, and that's the way I see it.
I'm BlindViews, and that is the way I see it.
This is BlindViews, and that's the way I see it.
I'm BlindViews, and that's the way I see it.
I'm BlindViews, that's the way I see it. I'm BlindViews,
And that's the way I see it.
This is BlindViews, and that's the way I see it.
We're BlindViews, and that's the way we see it.
This is Blind Views, and that's the way I see it.
I'm BlindViews.
I'm BlindViews.
And I'm BlindViews. That's the way we see it.
I'm BlindViews.
And that's the way I see it.
This is BlindViews, and that's the way I see it.
This is BlindViews, and that's the way I see it.
I'm BlindViews, and that's the way I see it.
This is BlindViews, and that's the way I see it.
This is BlindViews, and that's the way I see it.
This is BlindViews, and that's the way I see it.
This is BlindViews, and that's the way I see it.
I'm BlindViews, and that's how Bandit and I see it.
This is BlindViews. This is the way we see it.
What was that thing you say?
That's the way I see it.
That's it. That's the way he sees it. Not me. I can't say that, but he can say that.
What's up, everybody? We made it. It's another Thirsty Thursday. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, everybody. First of all, I want to say congrats to my Carolyn. She's got her cataract surgery scheduled. And, well, not so congratulations, but to my buddy Beagles. She is not doing so well, but we wish her a speedy recovery. And, yeah, she's going through it right now, so we're going to keep her nice and chipper and cheery and make her laugh. And let's see, Carl's out there driving around in the snow. So we're going to keep him entertained tonight. Let's see. Oh, there's Marie, RV Camper, live from Quartzsite. That's right, she's running around. She's one of the ones out there at Quartzsite doing the damn thing. And, yeah, I think that's everybody that's going to get a acknowledgement. Beside everybody. Hello, everybody. Welcome to another Thirsty Thursday. I see Squirrel Bait's here. I even see Agnes is in here, and Miss Vicky, and Linda, Lady Redskins, and, I saw somebody else in here. Who was it?
Do you see my little check mark?
That's right. It was Yo-Yo Max. So, hello, everybody. Hello. There's Farco. Hello. Hello. Let's see. There's Farco. There's Carolyn. She's typing all weird because she can't see. We forgive you. I love you. It's okay. What's going on? Carl's ready to laugh. Positive thoughts, but that's right. Everybody's going through it. I hate it when it's the holidays and you're going through this shit. Well, let me tell you. Hey, there's Ray. What's going on? I'm going to ask for an acknowledgement too. Happy holidays, BV. Well, hello, Ray. How are you doing? Hey, well, I got you. And Squirrel Bait too. I lost about 10 files. And it was Squirrel Bait, Ray, Darling, and Kevin. The other Kevin, not Camberhank, but Kevin. I lost those endings. So if you are so inclined and you would like to redo them, or if you have them saved, you can resend them to me, please. I would appreciate it. Yeah, I lost a couple files and they were in it. I had some from Line Screw, because he sends me wherever he's at. He does them from all over, Alaska and British Columbia and Gibraltar, but yeah, all over the place. And I lost a couple of his. He resent them. He had them. So if you folks could remember, either make me a new one, please, or if you have it saved, resend it to me, if you don't mind. I see whichever one you want, however you want to do it. All right, as soon as you find it. Not a problem. Molly McGregor, how you doing? It's been a minute, but hello. Hello. Happy holidays, everybody. Put your pants on, Tim. That's right. Probably can't see it, but it's right down there. It's a shirt. I'm a tater hater, and put your pants on, Tim. From a command center. BB, we have to acknowledge that is at a legitimate confirmed 202 pounds. Tim has to be 5'2". Well, here, I'll tell you something right now. I'll tell you. I am 6'1", and at the present time, I weigh 215 pounds, and I am overweight. See, I got a little gut. So yeah, at 6'1", again, 6'1", I got that little gut right there. It's not too bad, but it's still there. So I could lose probably at least another 15 pounds. So, yeah, again, 6'1" and 215, got a little gut. So if he's 202 and got that big of a gut, yeah, he must be 4'11". I don't know. But we're going to get into Timmy. We're going to get into some Timmy stuff. Yeah, I'm still a little overweight. I still got a little paunch, a little bit of a gut. But hey, I was at 265. So from 265 to 215, I don't think that's bad at all. I think that's pretty damn good for just over a year on this diet. So, yeah. Rockford, he's 6'1" and 254. Yeah. So yeah, I'm doing good. Like I said, all these shirts, you see, they're all big now. These shirts were tight, or they fit, some of them were tight. I'm wearing shirts. If you see me in the old Metallica shirt, the Ride the Lightning one, and then there's an Iron Maiden shirt with Eddie in the Mummy thing on it. Those shirts are from a way back. I haven't been able to fit in those for a long time. So yeah. There's Ron. What's up? I know it isn't on your radar, but we'll ask, have you been watching at all about that POS IRL streamer in South Korea? Cause I kind of saw some things and heard little but no, I haven't been following it. I haven't been following it at all. But yeah. Thank you. Yeah, I've been working hard. Ziggy and I, 5'8", and on a good day, 170. There you go. On a good day. Yo, Mac's been watching. He's a piece of shit for sure. 6 foot, 200 pounds. Doctor keeps saying should be 185. Yeah, they say shit like that to me too. I should be like 180, 185. I'm like, that's crazy, but if I hit 200, I'll be happy, I think. No drones in PA. I think they're staying in New Jersey, down in Jersey. My wife is 3'9" with a 6-inch tongue. There you go. Marie saw Diana at the laundromat Saturday. I introduced myself. She didn't have her signature shorts on. Oh, really? Wow. She had pajama bottoms on. The kind people wear to Walmart. That's what I was thinking when I was reading that. She had pajama bottoms on. The first thing that popped in my head before I even read it was, that's what the girls wear to Walmart. What's up, Marilyn? How you doing? Just got up from the dinner table. Good deal. I had some ribs tonight. I made some ribs for the wife and I. Don't worry about the weight, BB. It's winter. That's right. That is right. I want to, today I made that video quick today and posted it. And then I went down in the basement. I was cleaning in the basement a little bit, organizing and putting stuff away. Cause it got kind of a little bit of a mess down there. Cause I was kind of throwing shit, not putting stuff away, just kind of tossing shit. And so I decided to clean up a little bit because I got a lot of shit and stuff that I don't use anymore because of my eyesight. But I have, when I was working, I have all kinds of tools, and I have them. Each thing has its own toolbox. So I have like a toolbox with all my flooring stuff in. So if I'm doing flooring, I have all that stuff in one box. I just grabbed that. I have one for plumbing, all the plumbing stuff's in, the solder and the asbestos blankets and the fittings and the cutters and all that's in there. Then I have these bigger boxes, big plastic ones. One has drywall stuff in, all the mud pans and the mud knives and the tape and the sanding block and all that bullshit. And then I have one with painting stuff in. And then, cause I was all organized whenever I was on the job, you go into the truck and the back of the truck and just grab, I'm doing this, boop, 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 just grab the whole box and go instead of digging through bullshit. And then I have, a miter saw. I have a small little portable table saw and, workbenches and a little wheelie stand. So if you're cutting wood, you can wheel it off and it catches it so you can do it by yourself. And of course, the assortment of reciprocating saws, battery powered and, the electrical ones, drills, hammer drills and circular saws, and then a little battery powered circular saw, all that shit. And then I have my regular tool bag. Actually, that was a tool bag with, this shit, hammer, screwdrivers and shit like that you use all the time. Then I had another little bag, which had a bunch of electrical stuff in, testers and wire nuts and all that bullshit. But everything was all organized that way. You guys saw my, my refrigerator, my freezer. Well, that's how my work truck was too. So I could just grab and go. If I was doing flooring, I just grabbed that one box and go in. I didn't have to drag all kinds of other useless shit in with me. But I have all that stuff. I have an air compressor downstairs and all that shit. And not to mention band stuff. See those two lights back here? They're the small one. That's the small one. That's a teeny tiny one. I got like a dozen of those there. And then the big ones, the big Par 64s, the big 1,000 watters. I got like 6 of them left. I got rid of a whole bunch of them. But I have some of them down there. So yeah, I was putting shit away, routers and you name it. Biscuit joiners and the biscuits and all kinds of shit. But again, I don't use it anymore. Thinking about selling it or I don't know. But yeah, I got all kinds of shit all over. So I was down there and I had a rolling mechanics toolbox, of course, with all those sockets and ratchets and breaker bars and brake tools and all that shit in there. But that was out on the back porch and I moved that down in the basement not too long ago. But I just kind of like threw everything in a smaller toolbox and threw shit in, buckets and stuff, and carried the toolbox down. It's not a huge rolling one, but it's a big one. Me and the wife carried it down. She helped me. And then I just kind of was down there organizing that a little bit. I still have to organize the rest of that shit. What's up, Trisha? But yeah, I was down there doing that today. And then I came up here and still waiting for the art to. Yeah, I haven't done any art in a while. I have a small. If you can see down here, there's a small compressor down there, which I use for my airbrushes and stuff. But the big one, the one that runs, because I have a trim nailer, a brad nailer, and a staple gun that I use the big compressor for. Well, those back there, they're just the shells. I don't have the big actual. You wouldn't be able to see anything. It's just like this room would just be one big white ball. If I had to, no, I took the guts out of them. It's just a shell for those. But yeah, those were yeah. Those were the little one. They're the 500 watt par cans. What are the 56s? Yeah, par 56s, and then but the par 64s, they're the big fucking 1,000 watters. You had a bunch of them, but anyway, that's what I was doing today. I was arranging stuff and doing stuff, and I watched a couple videos on the YouTubes, but yeah, I didn't watch Timmy. I heard, like I said, I watched The Grifter, I watched Tonic Sage, I watched Miss Vicky. So whatever they told me and whatever they said was going on, and I watched Carl. So they're the ones that gave me the update, and they're the ones that let me know that he's in the Villages now. Because I don't watch him that much because he's just too boring. I'm not going to watch him. I can't believe 4,000 people are watching him going to fucking Walmart again. I really can't believe it. I mean, it's beyond me. It really is. And no, I'm not jealous. I'm at a law. It's totally crazy to me that this person can go to Walmart 750,000 times a year and everybody watches. Over 4,000 people watch him walk through Walmart. It's not like he's the deal guy going, hey, and this is what's for the sale from Walmart today. And hey, look at the prices drop fucking, $10 off of this. No, he's just walking, look the meat. He's, Ray said she thinks it's the same 10 people that watch him 700 times. Let's see. Let me see. Let me do some Tim math. All right. If 10 people watch 700 times each, 4 million. Wow. He's got 4 million views. Holy shit. Sorry. Had to do some Tim math real quick. Oh my God. Well, I gotta do this real quick. Bear with.
Back.
This is because Beagles is sick and she's not feeling. There, that's for you, Bagels. Just for you. Alrighty. Play Megadeth. I don't pretend to be anything. I'm just a guy who has guitars and plays. I'm not a guitar player. I know that real well. I don't pretend to be a musician. Well, he has 170 million beautiful souls following him, so a buck from each one pays his bills. There you go. All right, let's get into it, shall we? That way we can fool around. I hope she heard that too. She said she was listening, so we did it. We did it. All right, so Timmy, Timmy says his vehicles are free. Now, I learned a lot from Timmy. I really did. I didn't think it was possible. I didn't think I could learn anything from Timmy.
Sarasota who?
Because one thing I got, plenty of money.
Timmy!
So yeah, Timmy's vehicles are free. That's why he can get all those things, right? You point out a glaring problem with Timmy. He has no real talents, no hobbies, no interest. He doesn't. He has no purpose in life. He really doesn't. He has no purpose. I'm sorry, but it's true. He has no purpose at all. But take a Tylenol before Timmy math. But yeah, he says that his stuff is free. So, and that's what I don't understand, why his followers keep giving him money. Look, he has free health care. He gets a payback. So he everything's free. His disadvantage plan, his Medicare, everything's free. His vehicles were free. He doesn't pay for fuel. Once he parks, he doesn't have to fuel up anymore. So once he drove from Florida to Laughlin, once he parked that thing, he doesn't have to pay for fuel. Everything is free. Everything's a write-off. He pays for nothing. He just skates along and he gets free money. And then he still has to beg for money and people still give him money, but everything is free. Do all you people that are on Social Security and Medicare, is all your Medicare free? Is your vehicles free? Did you just get $100,000 worth of vehicles that were free? Is everything perfect for you? Is everything you have, is it the best? Timmy's is, but he still has to beg for money. And everybody has to give him buy me a coffees, even though he pays for nothing. Nothing at all. I mean, his life is literally free. His coffees are all but free. Everything he has and everything he does is free. He says they're all free. He said it. I heard him. His mouth. His vehicles are free. And on top of them being free, he made $35,000. Yeah, like some kind of, I don't know how it works. I'm not a mathematical whiz like Tim, but he said he didn't buy a house. So therefore, when he spent $40,000 on the RV, the travel trailer, he actually got $35,000 because he didn't get a house, and he used the term found money. It's like found money. So Timmy bought $40,000 worth of RV and found $35,000 somehow and he actually said he made $35,000. So he got a free RV. He got $35,000 in his pocket somehow, but he still needs to beg for money, and people still have to give him buy me a coffees because he still doesn't have enough money. He still runs out before the 21st when he gets paid from YouTube. Then he said, and this is what really got me. Oh boy, did the light bulbs go off in my head. Timmy says, hey, doesn't matter. Not only, you know why they're free? Because they're write-offs. My YouTube channel is a business. I'm an entrepreneur. I've had many businesses over my life. I planned for my retirement and I saved my money. YouTube is my business and everything is a write-off. The car is to drive around, write-off. The truck is to pull this RV, write-off. The RV, write-off. Because I have a business and it's called YouTube. So, a lot of people are under this illusion that you have a YouTube channel and you filmed it, so automatically it's write-off. Look, write-off, 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 write-off. All this, write-off. This entire room, write-off. I was down in my kitchen filming. Kitchen, write-off. So my house is a write-off. All that meat that I cook, I showed it on video, it's write-off. Right? If Timmy has a business, I have the same business, write-off. Did I not make videos showing my car, my little truck? Did I not take it through the car wash? Did I not show you some things? Write-off. So I guess my little 2024 Hyundai Santa Cruz SEL with activity package is free. And not only is it free, since I did not buy a Ford F-250, I actually made $60,000. That's right. I did Tim math. So, by not buying that Ford that was $60,000, I got a smaller little truck, little tiny baby truck, little car truck, a little ute, like the Aussies call it, a little ute. It wasn't nowhere near $60,000, but since it's a write-off, because I have a YouTube channel, which is my business, and I made a video of it, it's free because it's a write-off, and I didn't buy a Ford F-250, so therefore I made $60,000. Did you follow me? That's Tim math. That's the way Tim thinks. That's Tim's logic. Oh, I also didn't buy a Honda Accord. Hybrid. Touring edition. With window tint and tire shine. So I made another 40 grand. There I go. I just made $100,000. I wish it worked that way. I really do. I really wish it worked that way. See, it's all clicking. I got it. Thank you. Yeah, well, fuck it. There you go. I didn't buy a 2024 Flagstaff either. So there's another $40,000 I just made. Man, I'm making money hand over fist. I'm going to be rubbing elbows with fucking Elon Musk soon. What else can't I not buy so I can get money? The guy makes no sense. How are his vehicles free? They're not. And let's go through something. Let me just clear some things up real quick. All right. First of all, if you have a YouTube channel, yes, you have a YouTube channel. Is a YouTube channel a business? It can be. It can be. But you have to run it as such. Do you think that this non-effort having, point, shoot, upload, non-tent making moron that says, if I would have retired at 65 instead of 62, that's $2 million I left on the table. Or he said like 150,000. He's fucking nuts. But anyway, do you think he runs it as a business? Do you think he had? All right, let's just roll through a couple things. Do you think he files and pays his quarterly taxes, his estimated quarterly taxes, like a business? Do you think he has an EIN? An EIN, for you who don't know. See, I had a business. I had a couple. It's an employer identification number. And no, it doesn't mean that you have to have employees to have one. No, it is an employer identification number. It's a unique 9-digit number that is assigned to a business entity. That's so the IRS can easily identify the business for tax reporting purposes. All businesses that meet certain criteria have EIN. So if you get an EIN, it's easier to file taxes. Okay? So do you run your YouTube channel as a business? Do you file your quarterly taxes? Do you pay your estimated quarterly taxes? Do you keep records of everything? Do you think Timmy even has an accountant? Or does he scroll through his list of apps? I'm going to McDonald's. Let me get my 2 cents off my senior coffee. Oh, I'm going to Target. Let me get my Target app and let me get my Love's app and let me get 10 cents a gallon off. Oh, here I'm going to fucking. Oh, there it is. There's my there's my TurboTax app. Let me punch in some numbers. Now Timmy Math plugging in numbers in TurboTax to file his own taxes. I would love to say, yeah, he might get away with it because, first of all, he just got these vehicles. And if he goes ahead, oh, well, I got a truck and that's $140,000, the write-offs. And he's going to plug these numbers in because I'm a YouTube star with 111,000 souls watching me. And therefore, this is a tax deduction. No, look, people. And there's a lot of other people on here that, oh, he's writing it off. You can write it off. You can write it off. You can write. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Can you? Can you write them off? Well, yeah, you can if you run it as a business. YouTube channels can qualify as a business, but only if they are run as an actual business. You have to be tracking your finances and way the business. You got to do all this stuff. You got to go by the codes. Our car's ordinary for your business and all this other shit, yada, yada, yada. And I'll tell you right now, I know here in Pennsylvania, I think it was last year, they stopped the thing that you can, if you're, it used to be if you traveled over so many miles to and from work, you could deduct your mileage as they got away with that shit. I think it was last year. It was either for this year or I forget, but it was just recently they did away with that. You can't even do that here in Pennsylvania anymore. I don't know anybody in any other states because I don't live in any other states. I live in Pennsylvania and I know how it is here. So let's go to what the IRS, what the people, not the people that are in charge, not Timmy. Let's go see what these folks have to say. Circumstance of daily transportation. Okay. It allows a deduction for all the ordinary and necessary expenses paid or incurred during the taxable year in carrying on any trade or business. However, provides that no deduction is allowed for personal, living, or family expenses. A taxpayer's cost of accumulate. I mean, there's all kind. You can read it for yourself if you want to. There it is. It's all there. It is section 162. And it tells you. That's right. It's just like if you have a home office. Oh, well, my mortgage is it's tax free. My house is free. My house is free because I run my business from my house. No. If you run your business from your house and you have a room and your house is X amount of square feet so you can claim 8% of your house as a tax deduction because it's your office, it's your business. You can't just go, Timmy goes, oh, well, do you live in your RV? Yes, Timmy. It's not your business. It's your home. Does that truck drag your house around? Did you buy that truck because you needed it? You couldn't drive your house around with your Honda. You needed the truck, not for your YouTube business that you don't run as a business. You got it because you needed to drag your house around. Why did you get your car, Timmy? Because you needed it for your business? No. So, if Timmy is in fact doing his own taxes, which I'm sure he doesn't because he's not going to pay an accountant, I'm sure that he's just plugging in numbers, and trust me, it's just like his PPP and his EIDL. It may not be today and it may not be next month. It may not even be next year. But if he keeps doing that shit, trust me, they will catch up to him. He will get audited and he is going to be in big, big trouble. He cannot write that shit off just because he has a YouTube channel and made a couple videos and titled them a Ford F-250 blah, 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 blah. And then made another one that said 2024 Flagstaff F2 2416LJ hut. No, it's not the way it works, Tim. You may think it does, and you may get on here and do some Tim math and say, well, if you have, you spend $40,000, if you spend $40,000 on an RV and then you use it for 2 years and then you buy another one, but the other one's $60,000, but I only gave $30,000 for it because they took, so it's only $30,000. It wasn't $60,000. Well, what, you didn't pay for the other one? See, that's what, everything just goes away. You buy this for $10 and you trade it for something that's $20, but you only pay, $12 for it. Well, no, I only gave $12. It's only $12. So that other money that you pulled out of your pocket, that never, okay. So now you take that $20 thing that you gave $12 for, you use it for a year, and now you trade up and you get something for $50. Well, but I only gave $20. So it's only, so I only paid $20. And since I didn't buy the other one, I made 30. So that's Tim math. But it doesn't work that way. So can Tim, in fact, claim his RV and his vehicles as write-offs for his big-time YouTube business? Yeah, I don't think it works that way. But hey, if you want to go your little TurboTax or whatever and say, hey, yeah, again, this is Tim. He does the least amount possible. My YouTube channel is, I'm going to Walmart. Now I'm going to McDonald's. Now I'm going back to Walmart. Now I'm going back to McDonald's. Now I'm doing this. Now I'm doing that. Now I'm going to drive across country and I'm going to go to Walmart and McDonald's. And then I'm going to come back and I'm going to go to Walmart and McDonald's. And that constitutes what? You needing an RV for free? You needing a truck for free as a write-off for your YouTube channel? You're out of your fucking mind. It's not going to work. It's not going to work. And again, no effort. So you're not running your YouTube channel as a business. I know you don't have it registered as a business. I know you're not keeping track of everything like a business. I know you don't have an itemized list of things like a business. I know you're not treating it as a business. I know you're not putting in X amount of hours as a business. You're not treating it as a business. So therefore, it's not a business. Well, it might be a business, but you can't deduct or use your stupid ass, it says right there, again, provides no deductions if is allowed for personal, living, or family expenses. Your car is personal expense. It's not your business expense. Your RV is not a business expense. It's your living expense. It's all right there. It's in black and white. But it's just like the PPP stuff. A payroll protection. What did you protect, Tim? You didn't have a payroll. Your EIDL was to keep your business open. You got all the money as soon as you got it in your hand. Poof. Business is done. Quit. Folded. You didn't have any employees. You didn't have a building. It was just you. But as soon as you got the money, that everything you got was to keep your business open and to keep the lights on and to keep the roof over your head and to keep your employees paid, which you had none of that. As soon as you got that money in your hand, you quit. And then you got your Social Security and you haven't done anything except pump out shitty videos every day. So it's no different. It's no different than how in the hell are you going to say that truck and RV is your business expense? You're not running your YouTube channel as a business. You're barely running it as a YouTube channel. You worthless, non-fucking, no content. Where was that? I just missed it. Let me go see if I can find it. There it is, Maryland. If you're under full retirement age, we deduct $1 for every $2 you earn above the annual limit. At full retirement age, we will not reduce your benefits no matter how much. Yeah. Once you hit retirement age, your full retirement age, you can make as much money as you want. That's another one of those things that morons were yabbering about me. They were saying that you're collecting disability and you're making over the limit. Well, first of all, one, you don't know how much I make. Two, you probably don't have any idea what the limit is. The limit for somebody retired on Social Security is one thing. The limit for someone who is disabled is another number. And a person that is disabled and blind is another number. Look it up. Feel free. Everybody loves Google. Go ahead and fucking Google it. But no one knows how much I make. You can go on the little extension, little social blade, and they'll tell you, oh, BlindViews makes anywhere between $5 and $5,000. Yes, that's it. We narrowed it down for you. They're dumb. They have no fucking clue. And everybody that runs around and looks at that thing and spouts off numbers is no more intelligent than Tim. It's the same kind of numbers. Well, yeah, he makes somewhere between $100 and $1,000. Ooh, thanks for narrowing it down there, Social Blade. But then people take that number and they run, oh, well, he has 4,000 views and he makes between $1 and $100,000. It says on Social Blade. Social Blade don't know dick. They spin a wheel just like you do. And if you're spouting them numbers, you might as well be Timmy and spouting the numbers that he spouts. He doesn't have a fucking clue either. So, no. Everybody that thinks, oh, it even said the one little article. I think it's, yeah, do I still have it? This. It says, you may have heard that all YouTubers can write off tons of things just because they may show them on their video. But that isn't actually true. Cars are one of these things. There's a huge myth about YouTubers getting to write off their Tesla on their taxes just because their last video displayed a picture of it. Yeah, and this is the thing. There's a lot of people that say that. Well, Timmy he wrote that Honda off, and he wrote this off, and he can write that. He may write it off. He may attempt to write it off, but can he write it off? Is he going to get nabbed? Is it legitimately a write-off? No, it's not. Again, if I could take my electric bill, say, and go, okay, it's this much. Okay, well, this much of the house, it's, I don't know, 8% of the house, just to pull a number out of my ass. So take 8% of my electric bill. Ooh, I can write that off a month. Oh, my water bill. My water bill's what, $40 a month, if that? So what am I writing off? $2? So what are you doing? it's crazy. But anyway, we'll just let him, we'll let him do his taxes all by himself because, you know, that cheap prick, he isn't springing for an accountant. So we'll see what happens. But then Timmy says, this one really got me. Social Blade has never been right for me as far as, no, it's not. They guess like everybody else. I think Timmy makes somewhere between $3,000 and $5,000. That's my guess. Go over to Social Blade. They'll probably tell you something. He makes between $1,000 and $10,000. That's what they'll say. But yeah, Vic says, Social Blade has never been right for me as far as money, subs, and views. Yeah, it's close, but still not always right. Right. It's not. They don't know. And that's the thing. See, a lot of that stuff, I don't have all those little extensions because what if you read before you click agree, they want access to your YouTube channel, of course, so they can get into all the metrics and read it. They want to be able to get into your NIC card, which is your your internet access on your computer. They want to be able to access your contacts. They want to access and they want to be able to change. And if you read it, you're going to go, well, why did I click agree? They are allowed to get into your YouTube channel and add and delete shit. They can change stuff if they want. You gave them permission when you clicked agree. So and they have to get in it so you can go, oh, well, yeah, look, this is what it, yeah, it's horseshit. It's nonsense. And the people that don't click agree, that don't have it, like me, they just wing it. They guess. Well, he makes between, yeah, they don't know. They have no fucking clue. But anyway, but this is what I thought was funny. Timmy's new one, Mr. Expert now, Mr. Travel Expert. Traveling in an RV is cheaper travel than in a car. Now, let me make sure I got this right. Let me get this title right. Traveling with an RV is the most economical way to travel, not a car, it says. This one right here. Not a car. Here is why. I lost it. I listened to a little bit of that and I had to turn it off because I was laughing so uncontrollably hard. I was losing it. That shit was funny. Okay. Tim does Tim math again. First of all, I don't know where he's getting his fuel prices from. I know here in Pennsylvania, fuel is over $3. It's usually every once in a while, it doesn't last long. It'll be like $2.89, $2.93, something like that for a while. But it's always, it's right around $3.18, $3.19, somewhere right in there in my neck of the woods. Okay? So this, I guess he scrolls through his apps, I guess, and he gets a little 10 cents off. So yeah, he might get $2.89 somewhere because it's 3 something, but whatever. We won't get into it. But he uses this number, but he said, well, we'll just round it up to make it easy. Yeah, and you still fuck it up. We'll use $3. So he's, okay, I got nine miles to the gallon. So he does this 10 miles, and he likes to travel 500 miles in a day. So it costs him $150, he says. I don't know where he gets his math, but anyway, here, let's be real. Okay. If you're traveling 500 miles, you get 9 miles to the gallon. That is 55.5 gallons of gas. You need 55.5 gallons to go 500 miles. Simple math. Okay. Now, 55.5 gallons at $3 a gallon is $166. So there we go. So in your 9 miles an hour, 9 miles per gallon truck, 500 miles cost you $166. Now, let's go that same 500 miles in a modest 30 miles per gallon car. A little car that gets, we'll just say 30 miles per gallon. That's 16.6 gallons to go 500 miles. Okay? Now 16.6 times $3, that's $50. So, Tim says that spending $166 to go 500 miles is cheaper than spending $50 to go 500 miles. That's Tim math. $166 in your truck, pulling your RV, or $50 driving your car down. I don't know. But Timmy, well, I have my house. Look. Add in your fuel for your generator. Because you don't know how to use anything on board. So you're running your little fireplace with your furnace. I have one. It pumps out heat, or you can just have the fireplace or whatever. But I have one. I don't have to run a generator, but he has to run a generator for that. And his regular little heater in his RV. And then he's making coffee. You know, he makes 45 pots a day. In amongst running in and out of his fucking, to go to his McDonald's to get his senior coffee. He gets 1,000 of those a day. So all that shit to run your generator constantly, that takes fuel. And now you spend $166 to do your 500 miles. Now you got to drive around because you got to go to Walmart and poke and touch and poke and point and touch and poke. And then you got to go to McDonald's and get your senior coffee. And then you got to drive around and point at stuff and tell people addresses and what's the price of that house. So there you go. You're spending all kind of money at your 9 miles per gallon. But if you're in a car, you spent $50 to go that same 500 miles. And if you buzz around and zip around and go to fucking Walmart and McDonald's, you're only going to spend $2, not 20 more like you, Timbo. Yeah, but my house is, I don't have to pay for. Well, okay, Tim. So even if I did want a hotel, I don't have to get a fucking $200 a night hotel. And even if I do spend $100, I just saved $100 because you spent $166 to go the same place that I spent $50 to go. So I got $110 left over that you spent that I didn't, if we still had the same amount of money. And you don't spend money on RV parks, do you? When you go to Laughlin and wherever, do you go in and go, this is fucking $30 a night, or this is $50 a night? No. You sit in some Love's parking lot. So why does somebody that is in a car, do they have to go to a hotel and spend $200 a night? There are hotels that are cheap. And if you're actually doing something, unlike you, Tim, all you need is a fucking place to lay your head and a place to wash your ass in the morning, and you're out. You're out running around doing shit, and then you go back. And you don't have to do nothing. You can throw the fucking sheets on the floor. You can throw the towels on the floor. You leave. And then when you come back at night, your bed's made. Your floor's all cleaned up. Everything's all nice and tidy. There's fucking trash is gone. There's a bag in a can, and you just lay the fuck down and you get up and you leave and go do it all over again. Because you're out doing stuff. Most people don't drive across the country just to sit in a fucking parking lot and go to Walmart. And you ain't fucking saving no money. You're not doing anything. Everything's a waste. You drive around aimlessly in a fucking vehicle that gets shitty fuel mileage. Worse than the Tundra. And not to mention, if I do get a hotel room, you know what? I don't have to drive to Planet Fitness. I don't have to drive to Planet Fitness to piss or take a shower. I don't have to dump a tank. I don't even have to make my bed or clean up. I don't have to go to McDonald's to get a fucking biscuit and a zing. No, you know why? Because I walk down. There's a pool. I can go do some laps in the pool at my hotel. I get my free continental breakfast. I can go to the gym and get a little workout in. Never have to drive anywhere. Not spending any more fuel. Not getting my senior coffee. No, it's right there. It's in the lobby. It's all included. So you can believe that dragging your fucking little tin can on wheels behind your big oversized truck that sucks fuel like crazy, you can think that it's cheaper than driving a fucking car somewhere. You're out of your mind. And yeah, you can even fly somewhere, rent a car, and go get a hotel and run around and do something, drop the car back off, get on a plane and fly home. Yeah, that might be a little bit pricey, but you know what? If you do it enough, you get all kinds of miles. You know about miles, don't you there, Timbo? All your little apps where you get your fucking this and that and that. If you got enough, I bought this many coffee. You got all that. Well, that's what happens when you fly and do other things. You get all these miles built up, little points. And you know what happens then? You get free shit. That's your favorite stuff, isn't it, Timmy? Free shit. Do you get free shit dragging your fucking little tin can around? Was your Ford F-250? The one that everybody wants? Oh my God, this dude is a trip. I don't know where, and he just spews this shit like it's gospel, and these morons watch him and listen. Yeah, okay, yeah, it's free. I'm gonna do that. And now I hear he's at the Villages. And I told you fucking people. Everybody say, oh, JJ, he's a good guy. No, JJ's an asshole. JJ's a moron. The old lady, his wife, yeah. She's got half a brain. She's like, this Tim dude is annoying. You fucks can come out here and yabber. I'm going back in the room with the damn animal. I would rather spend time with the animal and locked in this room than deal with you fucks. And yeah, now he shows up and she's probably like, what did you fucking tell him he can come here for? He's a good guy. He's a good guy. Yeah, I was running around filming. He was yelling at me, telling me I was doing it wrong. No, this dude's a moron too. He's a fucking moron. But there they are. Look, my guest room. Well, here's the thing. Do you know anything about the Villages? First of all, the Villages is expensive as shit. You're in this big ass Florida community. The houses, a cheap one is $400,000 for a cheap one. Plus, you got this enormous HOA fee because there's pools and clubhouses and tennis courts and all that bullshit that you can use. And they tell you how to do this and where to park and where not to park and how you can do. But anyway, so there you go. Expensive houses in an expensive community with HOA fees. Everything that Timmy hates and everything that Timmy preaches against and everything that Timmy said he would never do and everything that anybody who does that is a fucking moron. Why would you spend that much money and why would you do that? You can live in this tin can. It's only $40,000. Why would you spend $450,000 on a house and then spend another $1,000 a month for HOA fees and all this and other bullshit and property tax? Why would you do that? It's stupid. I would never look at this beautiful house and I'm staying in a room and oh, they put me up. What is it, Tim? That's the shit that drives me crazy with this bonehead. Oh, this is ridiculous. Why would anybody buy a house like, oh, look, he let me stay here. This is awesome. It's the best. Well, which one is it? Never do it? It's stupid? It's dumb? Or, well, as long as somebody else is paying for it, this is fucking immaculate. I'll stay in this room for free with my own bathroom and this and that and the other thing. Oh, no, it's dumb. Oh, my God, it's horrible. Oh my God. I think so, Gary. I don't know what the deal is with the villages, but I know there's a lot of places that yeah, parking that trailer is not going to fly. Yeah, that shit'll last about 10 minutes, and somebody's going to drive by in a little golf cart and go, "Oh hell no!" And they'll be zinging to the HOA, to the fucking president, and be going, "Hey, down there at fucking JJ's house, there's some flat-headed fuck in an RV parked on the sidewalk with the steps out." Yeah, that shit'll be, and then put to that shit real quick. But it's just, it makes no sense. Don't do it. Don't do it. This is dumb. Oh my God, horrible, horrible, horrible. But then again, this is the guy who just not too long ago said, "Oh, this RV here, this is beneath my pay grade. For me to live in something like this, I need a house. Me and Miss T, my collaborator. Yeah, this is below our pay grade. Living in this fucking tin can, this is dumb. This has everything I ever need. It's just me. I'm a single guy. This is everything. This is the world to me. I mean, this is the best thing. I would rather, it has everything I need. I can live in this the rest of my, this is what I wanted to do my entire life. I wanted to live in this thing. This is below my pay grade." This guy talks and I said it millions of times. He's a walking contradiction. The village does not have HOA. It's an amenity fee. Plus, most houses have bonds that you have to pay. Some may not, but most do. Well, HOA fee, amenity fee, whatever it is, it's expensive as a motherfucker. I'll tell you that. I watched lots of videos of people. We just moved in, and then our house was $525,000. And then we had to pay this on top of that, and we have to pay this, and then we're allowed to do this, we're not allowed to do that, and then the insurance is this much, and then by the end of the time, man, they fucking go on. And then, well, you were update, this is how much it cost us to live in the... That shit is expensive. It's expensive as fuck. It may not be called an HOA, but it's a fucking HOA. It's the same thing. They tell you what you can and what you can't do, and they make your ass pay. You can call it whatever you want. It's the same thing. It's way too much. But anyway, the fact of the matter is Tim is against all that and preaches as he's driving down the road telling you that this fucking thing that he's towing is the best thing on the planet. And if you're not living that way, you're a fucking moron. But he's taking advantage of somebody else's dumb mistake, isn't he? He just makes no sense to me. But then again, like I said, as long as somebody else is footing the bill, fuck it, I'll stay in this mansion. I don't give a shit. But that's just our Timmy. Good old Timothy.
Timmy! Because one thing I got, plenty of money.
No brains, but plenty of money. The bonds can be as high as $40,000. That shit's crazy to me. But anyway, hey, I mean, if you got it, you got it. I know people that live in fucking $1 million homes and all that other happy horse shit. More power to them. If I could, I would, but I can't. But yeah, definitely. I mean, isn't that why you have that prison job? Isn't that why you plan for retirement? Isn't that why you work and save and plan? So when you get to that age, you go, I'm set. I got everything I need. I got my savings. I got my 401k. I got my whatever. I got my pension. I got this. I got Social Security. I got it all. I'm ready. And now I can go do whatever I want to. Not, well, I worked a day, 1 or 2 days a week, an hour or two, but I saved. What the fuck did you save? Nothing. I prepared. You're a liar. But that's what you do. And you have responsibilities your entire life, right? You cannot park an RV even a Class B in the villages for very long, i.e. only a few minutes. Tim loves the villages because there is a lot of SpongeBob people there. But the thing is it's just, you have responsibilities. So in order to take care of those responsibilities, Tim doesn't care. Tim's all about Tim. But I had to go to my prison jobs. I had to work because, one, I wanted to eat and I wanted a place to live. And no, I didn't want to share a place with someone. I did when I was young, when I was 18, 19 years old. Yeah, I had roommates, but that was then. But then you have a partner, you have a wife, you have a girlfriend, spouse, whatever. And then you have kids. They need to be fed and clothed, and they need things, and they need education, and they need stuff. That's your responsibility. You can't do that sitting on your, I'm an entrepreneur, and I work an hour a day, 1 day a week, and I saved for my retirement. You're a fucking fool. You're a liar and a fool. That's why you're not invited anywhere for any holidays or events or birthdays or anything else. So yeah, we go because you have to. If you want things, you have to do shit. You have to work. If you want to eat, it costs money. If you want the lights to stay on, it costs money. If you want heat, it costs money. If you want to put clothes on your funky ass, it costs money. If you want to buy 10 pairs of sunglasses, Tim, costs money. So you have to work. You chose to do nothing your entire life, but now you chose to pump out endless amounts of drivel on YouTube and call it a business and say that you can claim your fucking vehicles. Well, you're an asshole and a moron. And all your people that watch you, the 4,000 people that watched you go to Walmart again, are all clowns and assholes too. And I don't care what anybody says. It's ridiculous.
Timmy! Sarasota who?
Hey, give your balls a tug, you tit fucker!
Oh my goodness. I don't know if he just showed up or not, or if he was invited. I have no idea. Like I said, I haven't watched. I just hear everybody else talking. I go over and I look at thumbnails and read titles. I can only sit through a little bit of him because he just annoys the shit out of me. And even if you do watch him for a while, it comes a time where you definitely need to take a break. If you don't, you're going to, I don't know, man, bang your head against the wall because he's so mind-numbingly boring. And then when he does get exciting, it's only for a little bit, and then he gets so ridiculously stupid and throws out these numbers for his Tim math, and none of it makes sense, and it makes your brain hurt, and you go, I got to take a break. Of the 4,000, half only click to get a thumbs down. Yeah, I'm sure there are a bunch that just click and get out of there right away, leave a dumb comment that he deletes, then leave. He didn't delete my comment, though, because everybody jumped on my ass, and he left that up so everybody could see. But any other shitty comments, he just, well, mine wasn't really shitty. Timmy's trying to catch up with Miss Bunny on the sunglasses. Yeah, my girl Bunny, that's right, Bunny plays here. She does got a sunglass collection, but she's got some kick-ass sunglasses. Hers is sporty. How did his sub go up? Oh, well, he could have probably got some. Mine went up a couple. I probably got 100 and some new subscribers. So, and I only have 12,000 subs, and it went up. So, if he has 60 some, yeah, I'm sure it could go. It's that time of year. This is the time of year where you're going to see all kinds of stuff. You're going to see people that usually posted 1 or 2 times a week. They're going to post every single fucking day. You're going to see people that you haven't seen in months. You're going to see them pop out of the woodwork now because it's the holiday season. The ads are aplenty because everybody's pushing their shit. They're spending money like crazy. It's the end of the year. They have this much money they need to get rid of an account for so they don't have to pay a shitload of taxes. So we'll spend it on advertising. So they say, here, just fucking advertise all over, and they throw money at everything. That's one reason. And the other is it's Christmas and they want to push their goods. So they're pushing everything. So the ads are way up, and all the YouTubers, they all know it. So everybody's just cranking them. So that's why Tim, he's making 12 videos a day. Just, I'm going to Walmart. I went to McDonald's. I'm going to Walmart. Here I am. Oh, I'm going to Walmart. I'm sitting in a parking lot. He just, whatever. I'm driving again. I'm going to Walmart. He's just doing whatever because it's that time of year. Everybody's again, Morgan, Unstoppable Morgan. Haven't seen her for a year. She's been on Patreon and posts once in a while on the gram. Where's she at now? Doing Vlogmas. Every single day she's doing live streams on YouTube. Why? It's that time of year. But as soon as the new year hits, the AdSense goes down. Everybody goes, oh, man, I was getting this much every month. Now I'm getting like a quarter of that. Yeah, it goes way down. And so everybody's incentive to be pumping out videos, 1, 2, 9 a day, it goes down. And then those people go back to 1 or 2 a week. And the ones that only do 1 every 3 months go back to that. That's what happens. It happens every year. It's a cycle. People have some time off for holidays. So they sit around, they watch the YouTube. They'll watch YouTube to see what's, who's giving shit away, reviews on things. People are talking about this and that and the other and what's on sale and what's not. So people are sitting around watching. So yeah, some people will click and you'll get new subscribers. Then half of them, they might say stay subscribed, but they won't watch. Your numbers will go from 5,000, just throw out numbers, from 5,000 views, boom, after the new year, it'll drop down to 2,000 and 3,000 views, just like that. Your subscriber number might stay up, but then after a while, like February, March, maybe in April, YouTube goes around and does the big scrub. Happens all the time too. Sometimes you get bumped when you didn't want to, but YouTube does it all the time. Inactive channels, they get gone. People that haven't watched your channel for a year, they unsubscribe from you. And then everybody runs around, make sure you check to see if you're still subscribed because I lost a lot of subscribers. They act like they're the only fucking ones. It happens all the time. All the time. Constantly. It's nothing new, but everybody acts like it's YouTube doing something to our channel. I don't know what we said, but now I'm losing subscribers. It happens to everybody all the time, the same fucking time every year, people. Everybody acts like it's the first time. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Oh, is that really how you do it? How you do that? How does this YouTube thing work? How you doing, everybody? Sarasota Tim here. Every single video, 12 times a day. You have to remind people who you are. Everybody knows who your flat-headed ass is. Sarasota Tim here. Sarasota Tim here. Going to Walmart. Sarasota Tim here. Get my senior coffee. Sarasota Tim here. No one cares. But that's what it's about. Subscribers go up. Subscribers go down all the time. It's nuts. I tell you, it's nuts. It's just a crazy, crazy thing. But hey, Blind Views channel. And I do have a motto here.
Bear with. Bear with. Bear with. Back.
Well now, if you stuck around, you get... You get the bats because you stay around. That's right, the bats are here. I want to thank everyone who hung around to listen to me make some noise. I do appreciate it. I have fun. I know I'm not some big guitarist, but hey, I have fun. And where else can I play? In front of 80 people. Nowhere. All right, thanks, people. I really do appreciate you guys are awesome. I had a great time. I always love these Thursday gigs.
Do you see my little check mark?
Yo Max is great. All right, I want to thank all my subscribers. You guys are awesome. I especially want to thank my members. You guys are really, really super special. And I want to thank my moderators for doing what they do. You guys are the best. I hope everybody has a great weekend. And yeah, I'll see you when I see you right here on the YouTubes. And if you know what I know and you know what I mean, then get your wrists up.
Let me vent for a second. Unabassist is in the house. SK Boys, damn beats. Yo. Hey, shouting. It's your live stream. We gon' party cause it's your live stream. I try not to live too much in the future, you know? Need I say more? I got my mind on my YouTube on my mind. Every day I'm buffering.
Every day I'm buffering.
My blind BlindViews says it's an iced coffee straight from the McDonald's. Who let the trolls out? Who let the trolls out? Who? I know you smelling that hair, girl. I see you. Trying to catch me vlogging dirty. 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 Vlogging dirty. What we do here is go back.
All right. Thanks again, everybody, for hanging out. And yeah, Beagles, if you're out there and you can hear this or we rewatch it later, I hope you feel better. Thoughts and well wishes and good vibes and all that stuff coming your way. Carl, if you're still out there driving around, I hope you rocked out a little bit and didn't crash in the snow. Have a good day. And everybody else, my Carolyn, hope your eyes get better and you get that cataract surgery, and everybody else that has shit going on. I'll see you on the YouTubes.